Hello everyone, welcome to LeverGuns 50. Today we made it to 10,000 subscribers. So we're going to do a little bit of celebration with the gun that started it all. This is, in case you just subscribed to the channel, maybe you hadn't seen this gun, this is an 1886 Winchester. And these are 5110 cartridges. And the gun came out in 1886. And then later they chambered it in the 5110. So we'll probably leave a link about right here to how I got the gun. What we want to do today is do a little bit of celebration. First of all, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed, everybody that watches the channel regularly. Sometimes I'm sure it's hard to watch, but I appreciate you watching. I really want to say thank you to each and every one of you and appreciate all of your comments. I love reading them. I love answering them the best I can. I feel like I've got to know a lot of really good people, and I'm really happy that I started the channel because of the friendships that I've made. And like I said, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching. And let's do something interesting here, kind of like what we did when we started the channel. We shot a jug of water, but this is probably going to be a little bit different. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. So let me show you this gun up a little bit closer. LeverGuns 50. In case you're new to the channel, we have lots of videos on lever actions, also black powder revolvers, some on lever action shotguns, pump shotguns, all kinds of stuff. So hopefully you'll be able to check out those videos as well. We also have a new 1886 Winchester in 5110, and that one is threaded for a muzzle brake, and sometimes we'll be shooting it, sometimes we'll be shooting this one, sometimes we'll be shooting all kinds of other lever actions, and hopefully we'll be able to get some Henrys pretty soon and try them out and see how well they do. Stay tuned for the action. We're going to shoot that water jug, and I think you're really going to like what happens. All right, here goes. We are going to shoot. We're going to shoot this big old bullet right here into that water jug and see what it'll do. Oh boy, we got all wet for sure. Whew! Let's see if we can find what we was talking about. So, here's our 10,000 for our 10,000 subscriber. This here is what we use to imprint that copper. These are little pieces of solder that's shaped how we wanted them. Obviously, we lost the one and the other little digit. This here was under the corner of that, and that's what made that little round circle. So we just had them laid out up here on top of this steel plate, and of course they might be underneath of it. I don't see them. But, so we had that there, this jug on top, which you see the jug was sitting like this, and it got imprinted as well. And this one right here is what imprinted that. And these right here imprinted right there. And they're actually flattened on the bottom. They got so much pressure because it was more round. But you can see they're half flat now. That's a lot of pressure. So when we shot that jug, that water pressure pushed down real hard right there and created the imprinting. So it imprinted that, what we wanted, what we had on the steel plate, into that copper. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. What do you think? That was a lot of power. Hopefully the slow-mo looked pretty good on it. Look how that bullet just totally flattened out like a wafer. That's all that left of that 300 grain bullet. But it did what we wanted it to. There's where that bullet come in. It blew all the way through, blew out that side. Like you've seen, it just stopped right in the very first part of that book. But that's going a little bit too fast for that 300 grain bullet. But it's very spectacular when you shoot a water jug, and that's what we did it for. See, this is where I cut it out of the roll of copper, and this is just a roll of copper. Here's a close look at that piece of copper there with that 5110 bullet sitting on there. Here's a close-up view of some of the projectiles that we fired out of it. Some of these are up to 600 grains that we fired out of it. We fired some 700 grain lead bullets out of it. These big old 600 grain bullets, look how big they mushroomed out to. These right here are solids. These are solid brass. This here is a solid brass. This solid brass here, this is solid brass. I believe, no, this is a jacket bullet, but it was low velocity. So we try to stay busy shooting this big old bad boy along with a lot of other lever actions. I was thinking about putting some of this stuff up on eBay. Do you think anybody would be interested? I made this in here a little while back. I think that one's super cool. And I was thinking about maybe shoot a 5110 up or higher and have a nice bullet hole in it to go with that. What do you guys think? If you do, leave a comment down below and let me know. I really appreciate you guys watching and sticking with the channel. God bless each and every one of you. Come back and see me, you hear?